Hi children, welcome back to computer class. So today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 3, parts of a computer. And in this chapter we are going to learn different parts of a computer. Look at this picture. You can see three pictures here, and in the first picture a boy is running. In the second picture a girl is smelling the flower. Then in the third picture a girl is singing. So all these activities need some parts to work. So our body have different parts, and all the parts have different function. Like that our computer has also different parts, and all the parts perform different function. And different parts of the body are used to perform different functions. So in the last chapter we have learned that computer is a device that takes instructions from the user, stores and processes it and shows the result. So computer is a device that takes the input from the user and stores it in the memory and then process it and shows the result. So that is a computer. Just like humans have different body parts, computers have different parts too. Each part has a function of its own. All the parts work together to make sure the computer runs well. As I said before, the computer has also different parts, and all the parts work together to make the computer work properly. Okay, so now we are going to look into different parts of the computers in detail. Four important parts of a computers are monitor, keyboard, CPU and mouse. So in this picture you can see this is the monitor, this is the keyboard, and you can see the mouse here, and this is the CPU. So these are the four important parts of a computer. First one is monitor, second one is keyboard, third is CPU and fourth one is mouse. So we are going to listen more detailed about each part. Monitor. First one is monitor. A monitor looks like a TV screen. You can see a monitor there, and it looks like a TV screen. It displays the information we give to the computer. So monitor is used to display the result, display the information we give to the computer. It also shows the result. So monitor looks like a TV screen. It shows the result, and it also display the information. It helps us watch pictures and movies on a computer. So in a computer we are watching pictures or watching movies. Everything is done by using a monitor. So these are the different uses of a monitor. First one is monitor looks like a TV screen. Next is it displays the information, and it also shows the result. Then it can be used to watch pictures or movies in a computer. So this is the first part, that is monitor. Next is CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. So the full form of CPU. C stands for Central, P for Processing, U for Unit. So the full form of CPU is Central Processing Unit. It is the CPU's job to take the instruction given by the user and carry them out. So we have learned we give instructions to the computer. So CPU is the part that takes the instruction and then carry them out. So CPU takes the instruction. We know in the human body the brain does the processing. So in our body or in the human body, the brain is performing all the processing or all the functions of a body. Like that, CPU is known as brain of the computer. So the brain of the computer is CPU. CPU means Central Processing Unit. The more powerful the CPU, the faster the computer. So if your CPU is more powerful, then your computer will be more faster. So that means CPU can perform many functions. So your computer will be fast. So the second part is CPU. CPU is Central Processing Unit, and CPU's job is to take the instruction given by the user and carry them out. Then CPU is also known as brain of the computer. And third one is a keyboard. Keyboard is used to give instruction to a computer. So only by using the keyboard we can give instruction to a computer. So keyboard is used to give instruction to the computer. It has many buttons called keys. So you can see here many buttons, alphabets are there, numbers are there, and you can also see many other buttons, and these buttons are called keys. It contains letter, number, symbols and some special keys. It has letters here, numbers, and you can see in some special keys here. So keyboard is used to give instruction to the computer. It has many buttons called keys. There are many buttons and these buttons are known as keys. That's why it is named as keyboard. And it contains letters, number, symbol and some special keys. Okay, next one is a mouse. A mouse helps us to point at different things on the monitor. So if we want to point anything on the monitor, we are using mouse. And mouse help us to point at different things on the monitor. You can see the picture of a mouse there. It is used to give input to the computer by taking the cursor to different parts of the screen and clicking it it is also used for selecting, dragging, clicking and opening programs or games. That means a mouse is a part of a computer that gives input to the computer. We have already learned another part that help us to give input, that is keyboard, and next part that help us to give the input is mouse. So mouse is used to give input to the computer by taking the cursor to different parts of the computer. So cursor is, you can see a small blinking line or you can see a small pointer, that is the cursor. So cursor, when we move our mouse, the cursor will be moving in different parts of the screen. And we can use the mouse for selecting. You can select anything in your computer by using mouse. Dragging, you can move from one place to another by using mouse. Clicking means when you click, your file will be opened, or you can open many programs by clicking. And these are the different functions of a mouse. Today many computer mice are available to be used without a wire as well. So mouse means there are many other types of mice available in that doesn't have a wire. So you can see the picture of a mouse here, and here you can see a scroll wheel in between. You can see a wheel there. It is used to scroll your pages up and down. Next is the cable that connects our computer to the mouse. And two buttons are there, left mouse button and right mouse button. When we click on the left mouse button, we tell that we left click that, and when you click on the right button, it is right click. So these are the different parts of a computer, and we already seen the different uses of a mouse. These are the different parts of a mouse, and these are the uses of a mouse. So we learned what is a cursor. Cursor is the moving pointer on the computer that points to the position of the mouse. So that's all about today's topic. So in this class we have learned about 4 different parts of a computer. First one is monitor. Monitor is used to display the result. It looks like a TV screen, and it has many other uses also. Second one is a keyboard, which help us to give instruction to the computer. It has many keys. And third one is CPU. CPU is known as brain of a computer. And fourth one is mouse. Mouse is used to select, click, drag, and you can see the cursor on the screen. So these are the different parts of a computer. Read the lesson well. We'll meet in the practice session. Thank you.